Welcome to Sugimoto, home of the chicken shoyu ramen. If you want to chow down on some top quality, off the beaten path ramen, you've come to the right place. What we got here is an incredible ramen noodle taste test, the likes of which are rarely seen, and personally, I think it's pretty nice. So grab yourself a treat and take yourself a seat because the show is about to begin. What's up, everybody? Dustin here from SoloTravelBlog. Right about now, I'm here with Brian from Ramen Adventures, and we're about to get ourselves some top-notch shoyu ramen.
So this is one of Tokyo's really famous shop, especially amongst ramen nerds, other ramen shop owners. This guy's got a deep history. He's making a refined shoyu-style ramen.
I'm loving it, baby. This is going down to the deep undercuts, right?
This is hardcore ramen nerd. It's a little bit out of Tokyo, but it's a good shop.
I'm getting mighty aroused. Let's do this thing. So we sprinted on inside that ramen shop and boosted on over to the ticket machine. We both got ourselves a chicken shoyu ramen, gave our ticket to the Ramen Maestro, then started meandering on through the shop. Now, I must admit that shop is looking pretty nice, but what really surprised me was the fact that they had some huge-ass bags of soba flour. Brian said they got their own special flour so they can make their own special noodles on site. That's one turbo-organized operation right there, and I think it's safe to say it's looking space-aged as fuck. Suffice to say, I feel like I'm in for a real treat over here, so our ramen came out and Brian started filming that puppy pronto. There was a twinkle in his eye as he scoped out that ramen situation, and I can't say that I blame him. I mean, do you see this ramen bowl? It looks like a work of art, baby. I'd say it's like the Mona Lisa of noodle bowls. Not that you would eat the Mona Lisa, but you get the idea. It's looking pretty fucking nice. That's the main point I'm trying to get across. And whoa, hold the phone, boy. Whoa, Brian's crushing that bowl like his very life depends on it. I feel like I'm falling behind over here, so I decided to grab myself some chashu pork meat. Only problem was that meat was being a tad uncooperative, and I was having a hard time grabbing it, but finally I got myself a crazy-ass grip and took myself a bite. Now, the exact second that I took that bite, I was actually pleasantly surprised. Even though it's pork, it has a roasted turkey breast texture to it and a down-home, hometown flavor. It wasn't the softest, juiciest, or tastiest ramen meat I've ever had before, but somehow I kinda loved it. It tasted like it was slow cooked with tender care and love and topped off with a dash of buck wild. Next up, I started spooning some of that broth down the hatch, and oh my dogs. That broth had a rich chicken soupy flavor and a soy saucy pork aftertaste to it. It was simple yet elegant and had a pretty profound impact on my life, presumably a positive impact. Next on deck, I moved on over to that chicken meat chunk, and it was looking pretty nice as well. Just how does that chicken meat look so white and flawless? Is this a chicken from the future? I think it is. So I took a chomp out of that flawless futuristic chicken flesh, and I must say it tasted otherworldly. That chicken meat was so damn soft that for a second there, I could have sworn that this was a different subspecies of chicken. It tasted like a futuristic space chicken from another dimension. Key takeaway, nice fucking chicken right there. So I jammed a few wads of noodles down my throat to get some carbs in my system, and those weren't half bad neither. They had a soft texture and a subtle wheaty flavor to them, but otherwise the main flavor they had was the flavor of the broth itself. And last up we got the Ajitama, also known as the Egiweg, and as you can see it's looking pretty slippery. I don't know why, but this Egiweg's being a tad uncooperative with me, so let me take myself a bite and oh! Man. I was about to take a nibble of that thing, but that eggy-wig shot out of my chopsticks so fast that it splashed broth all over the place. So this time I impaled that eggy-wig, then I took myself a magnificent nibble, and whoa. Even though that eggy-wig seemed a bit uncooperative and perhaps just a tad racist, I can't help but admit that that right there is a decent eggy-wig. According to Brian, these are some kind of rare eggs that come from a specially bred Nagoya chicken. Now, I don't know much about chicken breeds, but strange as it may sound, I felt like that chicken egg was actually laid specifically with me in mind. I felt a personal connection to that Nagoya chicken, and it changed my life and most certainly touched my heart. Anyway, you get the drill. Overall, this ramen bowl inspired me to be a good man and inspired me to become a better man. So if you want to check out some more top-notch ramen action, then feel free to check out Brian's channel called Ramen Adventures. Or if you want to see some life-enhancing gachapon action, then feel free to check out the latest episode I just released on the Gachapon Zone channel. I got those links down below in the description box. And as always, thanks for watching this video, everybody. Why don't you leave a comment? Let me know what you think.